just pointed like a 50-year-old woman.
What?
Pointed.
What did you point at? Why would you point?
Like a 50-year-old woman. Why do you want
What is AMA? Just died. You always have something going on with this damn equipment.
Because I am a producer, but not a producer. I am a self-learned producer.
I will say, we've been gone for almost 2 years, and you've come back in full swing, girl. We got mics, we got headphones, we got lights, and guess what? We are together.
Yes, we are together, and we do have all of the things that we need. Hopefully it works, and the sound sounds better.
I hope it sounds better, because our sound was a little sketchy the last.
It was. But
Few
that's how when you start when you start a podcast by yourself with no experience.
Yes.
You're going to have these learning curves.
And we are the type of people, like, we don't want help. We want to be able to do it.
No, I do want help. I want a producer to come decide to do our show.
If we could afford it.
What do you mean afford it? We should get enough viewers to where the producer
we have to put shows out to get viewers.
Oh, no, that's our goal.
Yes.
Anyway, welcome to A Pair of Thoughts.
Welcome to A Pair of Thoughts. We are back with a pair of 50-something thoughts.
And guess what? We're the thoughts, not the thoughts.
And we're not going to give you like 50 thoughts. This isn't going to be a whole podcast filled with 50 thoughts for like an hour.
An hour?
It's thoughts coming from 50-something-year-olds.
But no one wants to listen to us for an hour. Maybe half an hour.
So I'm just clarifying. It's not 50
She can
thoughts.
Actually talk for an hour.
It's thoughts coming from 50-something-year-olds. I know the last time we did the podcast, we weren't 50 yet.
We weren't 50 yet. And we didn't have a sponsor. Speaking of sponsors.
We have a sponsor. Woo-hoo. And because we have a sponsor.
We do have a sponsor and we're super excited.
Yay! We have a responsibility to our sponsors to tell you about the products that they stand for. So we are sharing with you today Imaginaire Natural Body Butter. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you, you and your sound effects, I love them. Let me ask you something. Do you care about just as much about what you put on your skin as you do what you put in your body?
It's just as important, if not even more.
Well, introducing Imaginaire Natural Body Butter, where skincare meets intention. Crafted with rich, nourishing ingredients, Imaginaire melts into your skin, leaving it soft, radiant, and deeply hydrated without the heavy, greasy feeling, which, something like a Nivea or something would do.
But whether you're starting your day or you're winding down and it's just night and you're taking a minute to soak in the tub, take that chance to get out and love on yourself. Cherish your skin and give yourself a good rub down with that Imaginaire body butter. I do it faithfully every day.
I've made my moments with the Imaginaire body butter a ritual in the morning, a midday ritual, and an evening ritual, because the scents are so healing within themselves. Look at that.
It's amazing. Again, make sure you visit ImaginaireShop.com and order your first bottle of Imaginaire body butter. The first order, you get 20% off. And don't forget, it's free shipping with every order.
And there's also a sale going on right now for spring. If you use the promo code, all caps, SPRING, SPRING_2026, you will receive 15% off of your order.
And we will add the link to the bottom of the show.
Awesome. Thank you, Imaginaire, for being such an amazing sponsor. And thank you for this gift you've given to us.
And that is why my skin glows.
Girl, black people have a hard time finding some good body butter.
I think a lot of people do because there's such a water base in these new products. And you need some oil consistency, especially in your older age, to reduce wrinkles and sun damage and all of the other things that your body has damaged from when you were younger and didn't treat it the way you should have.
But the one thing I love about this the most is that it's all natural. There's no like crazy chemicals or foreign products that you're putting on your body. And my daughter has severe eczema, and this is her go-to. We've tried for years to find a body butter that smells good, that has a great consistency and leaves a shine on you all day, but doesn't irritate your skin. So try it out, you guys. Again, that's imaginaryshock.com. But welcome back.
Thank you.
Bitch, where you been, bitch? Where you been?
Oh my gosh, I have so much to catch you up on. I don't even know where to start.
Well, let's start with a little rapid fire round to get the juices flowing with some 50-something thoughts.
So we're going to take 50 quick seconds.
50 quick seconds.
We're going to do some rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
And starting now, menopause symptoms. menopause symptoms that deserve an award.
Memory loss.
Hot flash.
An award.
A hot flash.
That doesn't deserve an award. That deserves a prison sentence.
So why does memory loss deserve an award?
Because you can choose what you want to remember and what you forget. Oh, shoot. I forgot to cook today.
Okay, that's a good one. Weirdest thing you've said because I'm older now.
Oops. Weirdest thing
that you've said, and it's because I'm older now.
I don't know.
Mine is giving my daughters advice on relationships. They don't want to hear it, but I'm older now. Been there, done that.
I have been sort of a pain in the butt with my daughter, asking her every time she goes out, did you see anybody cute? Did you meet anyone? Are you going to be single the rest of your life? Am I ever going to have any grandchildren?
But is that a because I am older now question?
Yeah, I wouldn't have asked her that if I was younger. I'd be trying to get her to stay away from the boys, because I wouldn't want her to get pregnant.
What body part started making noises first?
Ooh.
Her ass. Sure.
It's so funny. I was watching Wanda Sykes stand up on Netflix the other day. I love her to death because she's so real. She talked about where all this gas is coming from. So I would say the body part that started making noises first is my ass.
That's what I said, her ass.
Yeah. Because it's just a toot-tooting when you don't want to toot. When you're not around the tooting type people. It
wherever
just
you may be, let your gas go
be free. I'd rather
holding it in almost
look. I'd rather you smell a little bit of my fragrance than for me to have a tummy ache trying to hold it in.
And these are things I think at 50 you don't really care about. So if you're walking in the store and you accidentally let one go, it's not as embarrassing as when you were younger.
Wait.
Part of life.
So we had a great aunt Cleo, in New Orleans. We would go to New Orleans every summer and spend time with her and go to the grocery store. And she would always hem us up in the corner of the grocery store and let one out.
Always.
Oh my gosh. And I will say this, I must sleep with my mouth open.
Because that's why you have so much
gas. Girl, that morning release, I'd be like a Chevron plant explosion. What is happening, girl? A little rumbly in my tumbly. Okay, let me ask you this.
What?
What's your don't test me today warning sign?
There's a look on my face. What?
What? Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
What is your?
My heart is in.
What is your don't test me today warning sign?
Take me
prayer?
To the king.
So when she breaks out in prayer.
No, song. I don't have much to bring.
Have you ever hidden snacks from your family?
Have I ever hidden snacks?
Do you remember we would go to the store with Mom and she would buy a Babe Ruth or a Butterfinger and eat it in front of us? I think that's child abuse.
I don't think I've ever hidden snacks before, but my grandson pulled one on us around Christmas. My grandson that I borrowed from you.
Yeah.
Silas.
Yeah.
He hid some snacks. Oh. We went to the store and he asked for Oreos. All the kids asked for snacks. And he wanted Oreo cookies. Well, I guess everybody in the house wanted Oreo cookies. Silas was like, oh no, these are my cookies. So he took some foil and he wrapped a whole thing of Oreo cookies in foil and left one cookie back in the bag and put it in his suitcase at Christmas when we were in New York. And I said, Silas, what is in that? Because you don't want to get, it's rats in New York. You don't want to get rats having food in your suitcase. And he said, oh, those are my Oreos. And I said, well, why are you putting your Oreos in
He said,
foil in
because
your bag.
everybody's eating
He said, because
them.
everybody's eating them.
Yes.
So he hid them snacks.
And everybody should not have touched my baby's snack.
I agree, but you asked about hidden snacks. I don't think I've ever hidden snacks.
What is your most embarrassing autocorrect fail? I wrote ass instead of ass.
I did that before. I did that before. What's your secret old lady? What's your secret old? Because you definitely have a few. But what is your secret old lady habit?
Sweeping the patio.
What?
Sweeping the patio.
No.
What?
These damn gadgets.
What gadget?
You got gadgets everywhere.
Is that an old lady?
Yes, they just be ordering shit.
No, the things work. That people do
She
that.
ordered
This.
a power washer nozzle without a power washer machine. I asked her for something. Do you have glue? Because my reading glasses broke today. These. which I
Nobody wants to
love,
see him from Walmart. She bought these hideous glasses
But I
from
love
Walmart.
them because they're my Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. I like them. See, look. Aren't they cute?
No,
Like
you look
retro.
insane.
Anyway, just bought them yesterday. So I asked her, "Do you have glue so I can fix the glasses?" She said, "I don't have glue. I have a
A whole kit. I can fix everyone's glasses.
to repair
Oh, and there's screws. Don't spill it. It's all kind in
glasses.
there. Amazon has.
Has this?" I'm like, yeah. Anyway, um, what's my old lady's?
What?
What's my old lady's secret habit?
The damn puzzles.
Reading books. Oh,
The puzzles.
puzzles. I have puzzles online, and it's an app called.
It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. She plays puzzles.
It's an awesome app. I love it. It's
Reading.
called.
Okay, we're moving on. Nobody cares.
Anyway, it's puzzles.
Reading glasses in every room. Yes or no?
Yes.
No, I don't need them.
Well, I wear contacts, so I can't see far, but I need my reading
We're gonna
glasses.
go down a rabbit hole with the reading glasses.
If
Yes
I
or
don't
no?
if I don't put my contacts on, I'm fine. I don't need my reading glasses.
I have a question for you. This
my-
just happened. Have you ever gone somewhere just for the free samples? We went to Costco,
Costco.
but she was too chicken shit to get the samples.
They didn't have good samples. I didn't want no crackers and no pate. What happened to the little cups of coleslaw and stuff? Or
What's
the
the-
little sausages you get?
What's the most petty thing you've done recently?
Ooh, I'm petty all the time. My nickname is Petty. I'm Lucille Ball Petty. So I can't say because it's going to be exposed, but I done did some petty ass shit. Very much so.
Okay, enough of the rapid fire. Enough of the rapid fire. Okay, let's
Yes.
see. So, what have you been up to for the past 2 years? I know a lot has happened. A lot has transpired. You were recently diagnosed with Crohn's, and you're
Yeah.
taking that medicine that has that disclosure at the end of the commercial.
Well, I'm on Humira, and I was diagnosed with Crohn's after years and years of having stomach aches, being told I had IBS, being told I had diverticulitis, being told I had all these whatever gluten issues. Come to find out, I have Crohn's, and I do have diverticulitis, not diverticulosis, because it's not infected. So I am on Humira, which seems to be helping. My weight goes up and it goes down, and it goes up and it goes down. That's just it's life. But you had your own health scare this year.
Wait, what is it called?
Humira.
How do you spell it?
Q
Q.
H-U.
Oh, here it is.
What did you spell?
Most common side effects.
Why are you pulling
for
up my
Crohn's
Crohn's disease?
Because you have one of those diseases that has the disclosure at the end.
All of them do.
No, but yours is the one on the commercial that has like if you got this, that. Don't
So
take
you
this,
Cat
if you this
Williams
or that.
now?
What is that?
He said all the medicine today sound like it's a good time.
Anytime you take a medicine that's on the commercial, you've made it to 50.
Well, I'm on a lot of medication, but anyway,
She's on crazy lady pills.
crazy lady pills, blood pressure pills, water pills, omeprazole, Vitamin D, I take 50,000 milligrams a week. And then my Humira. Am I missing something? That's it. It ain't a whole lot.
And her Sauvignon Blanc. Is it Sauvignon Blanc
That's, well, I can't
or
really
Pinot
drink.
Grigio?
I
Which is
really can't drink anymore. This is like a
it's
alcohol
not a
free
mocktail, it's a real margarita.
alcohol
Stop lying to family. Yeah,
alcohol
drinking.
free
You're drinking. So what are some of the issues that Crohn's cause? Is it like
It's inflammation of the lower
debilitating?
intestines. Yeah, well, it's inflammation of the lower intestines.
Oh, it
And
sounds
sometimes you
dangerous.
can't control what comes out when it comes out. You could be at the store and pass gas, and then you need to run home and
Oh, so
change.
it's a shark thing.
Yeah.
Ew.
And in addition, when the inflammation is happening, it's a very painful for your large intestine to be inflamed. And since I have bowel issue trouble, then there's the whole issue with internal hemorrhoid bleeding, and that's the drug transfusions needed. Blah blah blah.
That's crazy.
I know. But what you were diagnosed with,
I want to keep talking about Crohn's.
no. Let's talk about you. What you've been going through these
Because
last
what's
2
the
years.
after effect of Crohn's? Like,
There is no after effect. You just have it. You just have to watch what you eat and keep the inflammation down. That's it.
you see your luck of it going away.
What? Don't be pulling no cards out on me.
Oh, too.
This ain't no rich craft. This is Jesus craft. Go ahead.
Pulling cards on you.
Shoot. Pulling out a card.
I
What did
wasn't-
you have?
I don't. I had cancer.
Oh.
I had
the
breast
C-
cancer.
You had the C word.
Ugh. I had the early stage breast cancer. It was DCIS in situ and Paget's.
It was a winky experience, to say the least.
Yes, I have one nipple now. Quite different.
It looks like this, but it's still
Winky
pretty.
face.
Hmm?
Winky face.
The good thing is it was caught early. It was removed.
So
You had
yes,
your radiation.
I had
You didn't have to have chemo.
no, I had an itchy nipple, and it wouldn't go away. And then it started to get like irritated, and no creams worked, and it started to kind of leak. So I went to the No, I went to my doctor. She sent me in for a mammogram, and then my oncologist was like, "I don't think this is cancer. I think it's just a clogged milk duct." When in the surgery,
she
she
said.
took half of it off. Called me Memorial Weekend 2024 and said, "Unfortunately, it is cancer. We've
It
got to
was
take the
Memorial
rest of it out."
Weekend.
It
Here we
was.
are, Memorial Day. How
Yes.
coincidental.
I know. It was the weekend before Memorial. I was like, well, She was like, "I just want to let you know before my chart comes out." And so they did, we don't have it. It's not hereditary. So I did do the BRCA test. So it's environmental. It was a high grade cancer that they took out. They did this test and it tells you the likelihood of it coming back. And so with that test, that sent me to radiation treatments. And then now what I'm dealing with, since I'm all healed and wonderful,
It's
is
the aftermath that they don't tell you about.
yes,
How
they
the
don't tell you about that.
radiations got your muscles stuck to your bones.
Well, yeah, it's not even just that. I had pneumonia after. Remember? I had pneumonia. I had some kind of issue where I was super dehydrated with leg cramps that sent me to the emergency room with an anterior infarct. I had this pain in my breast that's unbelievable. It burns nonstop. It burns all day, every day. The pain under my arm is excruciating. It's I've had every test under the sun done, and basically it's muscle tightness and fusing from radiation, and they don't know how long that's going to take to heal. And that's just pure hell. But, we push through.
Chronic pain.
Yeah.
So now we just have to do our physical therapy
And
and
exercises and try not to.
yeah. That's the only thing when you have these illnesses that occur and you go get the treatments for them. Even some of the medications, there's always like a side effect that people don't prepare you for.
Yeah.
The expectation was radiology would be done. I'm done. I'm free. But now you're dealing with pain to the point where you had to get a pain doctor.
Yeah, I was in the hospital for a week with pain. Um, Yeah, I get injections. I go to physical therapy. Nothing seems to be giving me any relief. And I tell you, the one thing, if you looked at my chat GPT, you'd be highly concerned because you experience the
Wait,
same pain when you found the cancer,
but
you
wait.
constantly think it's coming back. So every day you're like, are those small
So we found
micro
a new
cancer
game the other
cells?
day. We found a new game.
We're
We
not doing it.
found guess what's in someone's chat
That's a
GPT.
violation of privacy. And I never even realized
So
that.
you probably need a HIPAA law for it because
And it's worse than Google because ChatGPT, for some reason, has become something very intimate. And people ask personal questions to,
it
not like
does.
Google. And so the questions aren't questions that you would necessarily Google, but they are questions that you want the answer to.
However, if a psychiatrist went through her chat GPT, they would probably put her in the hospital for hypochondriac syndrome.
Well, you get told you have the C word and oh, you did. You got Crohn's.
CC.
We be twinning. We
But
be
there's been
twinning.
other things that has been happening in the last 2
Yes,
years.
my adult daughter got adult epilepsy.
Yes,
That's been
adult
a hoot.
epilepsy. We had a
That's
freak
been a hoot.
accident, and well, not freak. We found out in New York in the craziest way. We went to New York for our 50th birthday party. We took our children with us, and my niece, the last day there,
Got a
after
full
hanging out
blown
with
grandma
us,
seizure
had a seizure, and then went to the hospital, had another seizure, ended up staying in the hospital for 3 days.
one day.
One day? Oh, I can see. I don't remember nothing. One
One
day.
night.
Came back home, had tests ran, and they said she has epilepsy. So that's been a journey, adjusting to a new lifestyle where
Well,
now
these
you
are
have to look
things when
out.
you become an adult, parent, mother. I mean, so the older you grow, you lose your parents. We've lost our parents. We've lost our kids' grandmothers and some grandpa. The whole point is the older you get, you realize more and more that you have no real control.
None.
No, and you don't know what's going to hit you.
You don't.
And so with that, you have to live every single day like it's your last.
Yes.
So live your life. I've raised.
And I try to live my life imagining my funeral and who would be there and what would people say. So I try to find the best in people and help people and be as kind as possible.
Yeah, that's a good thing too. But yeah, we have no control. We just have to roll with the punches, and that's just what it is. And then after 50, that downhill, I know why they did that over the hill thing because that
Shit,
downhill is
you go
like
fucking Jack and
that's
Jill up the hill.
F1. What's Kim Kardashian new boyfriend?
The
Lewis.
racetrack?
Lewis.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, I'm Lewis. H 100 with his cute little self.
He's so frail and cute.
But she tiny too, so they frail together.
I guess.
You heard what Kanye said? What? Somebody said, "Do you wish her the best?" He said, "No, she be with me."
I cannot. It's a love hate relationship with him because he just keep it real 100.
Did you see the Kevin Hart roast?
Yes. I have mixed feelings.
Why?
It was funny. I didn't appreciate some of the back in the day when Bernie Mac, Rich Pryor, Rodney Dangerfield,
Eddie Murphy.
all of those guys. What was the guy from Baby Kids? Robin, whatever. Anyway,
These
Robin
baby
Harris.
Mhm.
Anyway, they said a lot of things that was like you wouldn't say today. I was watching the old Newlywed Game yesterday, trying to find an episode that Mom and Dad was on, and some of the stuff that Bob Barker asked, I was like risque. But so I get it. It was kind of an old school comedy. However, some of it, like George Floyd, should have not been on there as an option, and they shouldn't have been talking about that lady's husband who jumped off the bridge and killed himself because he had mental disorder. Cheryl Underwood, that was wrong.
That was wrong. Has she ever joked about
I mean, I think they came to her and asked her, and she said it was fine, but still, some stuff is off limits.
I do believe some things are off limit. And I just wonder why with these roasts, are they pushing the limit?
I don't know. It's like they're trying to go back to old comedy, but Kevin Hart, I mean, it was his show, so he didn't have a
Some
problem.
of that them jokes was funny.
But Cheryl Underwood said, "Ninja, you lucky you didn't say it, cause you would got out of here, cause Inglewood would have busted your ass right off the top." That shit was so funny. Well, there was other great things that happened while we were gone. We have 2 new additions to the family.
Yes, I have a granddaughter now.
Oh,
Yes,
you should
she's
have
about
played a
8
video of
months.
Theo winning the dance
Oh, and I
contest.
have a very big, huge personality grandson who's 2. His
Oh,
name is
he's the
Theodore.
best. He is so.
Yes, they're so cute. I'm a
All 4
grandmother
of
of
them are
4.
amazing, but that Theo, he's different. He may every now and then you find them kids is cut from a different cloth, and
And
he
that's
is.
another thing about being at this age is looking at your kids and looking at how they raise their family or how they live their adult life and saying like, wow, I did a great job. I raised these amazing humans that are contributing to society, not depleting,
Yeah.
because there's a difference.
So with the last 2 years and the journeys that we've been on, I also got laid off. Also moved back home from commuting. Had to start a new job. It's just been a lot going on. What? How are you taking time out for yourself these days?
I, I take some weekends I spend just by myself, doing the things that I like to do. I love doing little things around the house, running errands, fixing up stuff here and there. Um, I love to see my grandkids. Again, since dealing with a serious illness, I live for the day and I just do whatever the hell I want to do. I say when, I say who, and I say how. When, who, and how,
And what?
and why.
Anyway, whatever.
She didn't even listen to my
I
answer. I didn't ask you.
I've started
I
listening
didn't
to my
ask you.
body more.
But I didn't ask you yet.
But I'm telling you, I started listening to my body more and working out and trying to be healthier because
But don't.
we have control over what happens to our bodies. We do, and we don't listen, and we end up in worse condition than we should. So I've been back in the gym, trying to eat right, trying to do the right things from a health perspective to stay healthy, lifting weights because they say women over 50 need muscle and you need that through strength training. So that's about it.
And yeah, you have to be your own health advocate. When I was in the hospital for a week, they tried to convince me that I wasn't in pain.
What?
They tried to convince me that I was not in pain.
So, what did this season teach you
Hmm?
about
Oh,
life?
it taught me a couple things. It taught me again, live for the day. Um, Tomorrow's never promised. Love the people around you. Um, Pay attention to your purpose. Um, and then try to be as caring and loving as possible to everybody around you. Just try to live a carefree life. When you realize you don't have control over much, you relieve a certain amount of stress that is absolutely free. Absolutely free.
And I second that. What I've learned is control what you can control and let go what you can't. Don't spend a second on it. Live for it today. Don't stress out about the past. Learn from it. And don't stress out about the future because you don't know what can happen. But
Exactly. You don't.
plan, always have plans and a strategy, but don't stress out about the outcome of that. Just go with it.
And don't feel bad to say no.
Don't.
Don't ever feel bad to say no.
Yes. Well, I'm excited to be back.
I am too.
I think we're going to be able to delve into like my illness a little bit more to educate
Nobody
people
want
on
to know about
Crohn's.
your ass
Okay,
bleeding
well,
and the
never mind.
diarrhea
But we're
floating
going to
from
come
your
back and
butt.
share a bunch of stuff with you guys, and we're just excited to be able to wake up on the right side of the bed and
And
be blessed.
hopefully,
And
the intent of the show is to be able to reach or help other people that could be going through the same thing or having
exactly,
the
that's
same
why I said
trials
we're
and
going to talk about
tribulations.
Crohn's in case somebody going through it.
That's true. Look, we can talk about how you found out you had it in your symptoms. True, we can. Yes, we can talk about Crohn's. And we can talk about corns on toes.
Corns?
You have a
Why you playing?
I don't
Some
have a
people
phone.
like to see my feet.
It's called OnlyFeet.com.
Onlyfeet.com. No, I haven't gone there. I mean, I tried. Anybody reaching out for these toes? So I guess that gig is over.
Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed our show. And again, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you follow and share. And if there's any topics you'd like for us to share, or if you'd like to be a guest, thanks again for tuning in. Make sure you click that subscribe button up top. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook. You can also find us on all streaming podcasts, Apple Podcasts,
iHeart, Spotify.
YouTube, Apple.
It's called iPodcast.
That's what Apple's called, iPodcast. Did you say Anyway,
Amazon.
anyway, you can see in the comments and follow us below. Thanks
Yes,
again.
and
Thanks
don't
for
forget to check
tuning
out our
in.
sponsor at ImagineerShop.com and get your all natural body butter today. Again, if you want a discount, use the code SPRING, all caps, underscore 2026, and you'll receive 15% off your next order. Or if you're ordering for the first time, you get 20% off your first order. Thank you guys. It's so great to see you, and I'm glad we're back. And Slim, take us home.